Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel and happy solar return, Virgo. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. This reading is for you Virgoans and anyone with a rising sign, sun sign, or moon sign in Virgo, and anyone who's heavily influenced in their charts with Virgo. Now Virgo this year will begin August 22nd, 2016 through September 21st, 2016. Virgo's keynote words are I analyze. It is a feminine, earth, mutable sign. And people born in the first 10 days of Virgo, the first decanate, August 22nd, 23rd through September 1st or 2nd, depending, okay, it changes as the year progresses. Your keyword is analysis. Your constellation is crater. The cup, the goblet of Apollo. The cup symbolizes emotional giving, and your planetary sub-ruler is your actual ruling planet, Mercury. The second 10 days or decanate is September 2nd through September 12th. Your keyword is efficiency. Your constellation is Hercules, the strong and virtuous hero who triumphs over evil, and your planetary sub-ruler is Saturn. The third 10 days or third decanate is September 13th through to September 22nd, again, depending on the year. It could be a different date. Your keyword is discrimination. Your constellation is Boots, the bear driver, the ancient herdsman who every day chased the great bear around the North Pole. Boots symbolizes the utilization of knowledge, and your planetary subruler is Venus. Now we know this is an earth sign, and when I put the cards down, I haven't really looked at them yet. I did notice we had some pentacles, which is that appropriate for our Virgos or Virgoans. So now in the immediate past, since this is a general reading, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and to me this is very Virgoan energy. Yes, it's an earth sign, could be Taurus, or it could even be Capricorn and Virgo, but since it's for our Virgoans, let's go with this. Energy is for male, female. The Queen is the person who gives birth to the King's ideas. She's the life force. So maybe in the past immediate year, since this is for the solar return, or even up to 3 months ago, you've been birthing some idea, something that you've been working on. For some of you, it's something you're actually making with your hands or doing with your hands, if it's a vocation or trade. For some of you, if you're in the banking industry or finances, it's about money. For some of you, if you're looking to get a home or a car or something tangible, something you can buy and pay for and work hard for, that you've been birthing and wanting to bring into your life, or even if it's your own health that you've been working diligently on over the last year or as little as 3 months ago to improve. This is for you. This is saying that which you have been birthing and working on throughout this year or last few months, that you've been so diligent on and careful and practical and analytical, that is so you, discerning and looking for long-term results with. This is what this energy is for you. It's saying you've put in all the work, all the dedication, and you see you're sitting in comfort around. Now, I would say that it is arid and dry looking or almost barren, which is suitable for this Virgoan time of year as the fall is going to be coming in soon. But we do see that there is some life in this tree. Even though it looks bare, look, there are still blossoms there. So it's saying the work that you've been putting in this last year and all the ideas you've had to create and manifest, great little manifester, is still in the unseen. You're not looking up to it, but it's coming to you. And here we have the beautiful poppy flowers in the field. That's definitely like hypnotic energy, hypnotic feelings, where you need to be like somewhat trance-like or fantasizing to bring these things as you create from your head, because Mercury rules you, and that is the intellect, that is the mind, your communication. So you are bringing this to you, and I love the way her throne is almost like part of the tree is winding around. Have you ever seen pictures where someone left a bicycle and 20 years later the tree is grown and the bicycle is part of the tree? I love this because this is so much rooted, grounded earth energy surrounding you, embracing you. Work well done. You have stability here. Grounding, rooted energy from the efforts and the fruits of your labor. Beautiful. I love it. Because when it comes here to the now, what Spirit is saying to you, all this work you've been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for, you're going to be hearing news about it. Hour 8 showing us you've built on your strength. It is that lemniscate, the figure 8 on its side, the energy that's ever, ever present and always, always transmuting. So again, we have this beautiful fall-like almost energy here, with the bucks coming out, like you would say during harvest time or hunting season. So we do have news coming to you rather quickly regarding all the work that you're putting into it. And it's saying it's going to be the news that you've been waiting for, that you're looking to hear. I love the amber sky. That's so much like the fall, even reflected in these cards. I see this yellow-orange, and I'm saying for you Virgoans, this is going to be a very empowering year for you. Yellow does rule that solar plexus chakra, which is about empowerment. And if you have not been feeling empowered because you give and give and give so much to everyone, you are truly about service to others, helping others, diligent work. This is saying this is an empowering card for you. Spirit is all around you, this yellowy orange, yellow. And then the orange is the 6th chakra, and that is the creative force. And we have some reds in there too, saying it's grounded, stable energy. Some of you will be going on a trip, or you're getting news of going on a trip, or this is talking about a journey for you, symbolically, okay, because this is a general reading. But it is definitely some journey for you with that number 8. You are going to build on your strength this year, so much so. And these bucks have grown and they've survived, harsh winters and different elements and even hunters, and they're still standing. So it's saying you're going to survive this. And this is great renewed energy for you too, because our wands are about work, social situation, but for me it's about your energy, your life force. This is that divine masculine energy, the seeds. And if some of you have been looking to plant seeds in your life of growing things, manifest, it's saying it's coming. And with this Ace of Wands, I have to tell you, over this 8 of Wands, this is that definite male seed. I mean, it's symbolic of almost like a phallic symbol here, a phallus. This is God's hand being offered to you, saying, take this. It's life, new life. Aces are beginnings. You're starting. Something new and wonderful is coming to you. If some of you are trying to conceive, if these are women or men who are trying to conceive, this is saying the time is right for you. Now, to me, this is still summer, okay? It's not yet fall, so you may hear the news, some of you, in 6 weeks from when summer is over, but that you conceived in the summer, or news of an adoption or something. But others of you here, this is saying the news that you're getting is definitely going to be something that's new energy, new vitality for you. It's going to give you new ideas, or your ideas are being handed off to other people and taking off. There's life there. Again, look at these colors. Creative allspark for all of the artists out there I know, musicians and poets. Anyone who's in the agricultural field, or even if you're in the arts and sciences, the health departments, any field, because this is definitely work or social situations, organizations. This is saying you have creative new energy and a new life, and this is really taking off for you. It's going to pay off if it's a business venture, a partnership, new love, whatever's going on in your life. This is beautiful to have the Ace that's saying it's a brand new beginning for you. Because I have to tell you, knowing how Virgoans are, they put up with a lot of stuff. And we have the Tower here. And the Tower is saying, okay, it's time to tear away what was there and rebuild. This Tower, again, looks very imposing and strong. But look, God is sending an enlightening bolt, enlightening. On other decks, it shows the mighty, arrogant, egotistical people falling from the Tower. But this is a different energy with this ULN deck. We know there's a lot of emotions around you with this deck. This deck is talking about things have been tumultuous or turbulent for you. Your emotions have been fluctuating back and forth, up and down throughout the last year. You thought you had a solid foundation if this was with a marriage or relationship at work, a partnership, school, career, your health, whatever it was is coming crashing down. Now, Fear not, dear ones, because the Tower augurs change. This is Mars energy, warrior energy. This is the destruction of what was not the best for you. Maybe that you didn't want to face. You refused it, you repressed it, you pushed it down because it hurt too much, or you didn't know how to tear it down or make it go away. This is intervention with this major arcana, and it is a crumbling of the old. Your emotions will be breaking down. For some of you, it might be quite a grieving process for you to go through it because it's something you're tied to emotionally. But knowing from the void we rebuild, from the chaos comes the peace, and there is order in chaos. There is balance that's needed. You've been tipping the scales. Maybe you've been too goody-goody, too helpful, too wonderful to everybody, doing for everyone, service to others, very Virgo in energy. Helping everyone, being the great mom, the great dad, working hard to supply everything for your family. This card is saying it's time to change. We have to change those old dogmas. And we did just come off of the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius. So it is very freeing energy. Long term, you'll feel it out for about 6 months or so. But it is about freedom, independence, how you treat yourself. What are you coming to light with? What are you eclipsing from your life? So this is your eclipse, and it's very Uranus and Aries energy, which we have now with the retrograde till December 29th. So sudden change is coming. Believe me, dear one, it's necessary. Fear not. Look at it and say, Spirit, what good is coming out of this for me? And if you do see it right away, say, oh, thank God that happened. Whatever you do for your higher self, give thanks and praise and say, yes, I couldn't do it myself, and look what happened. That's very Uranus energy too. And like I said, Uranus is a retrograde Mars, and this is Mars energy. So holy mackerel, this is really powerful electric energy. Uranus, electric energy. And then this is Mars, who rules Aries. So this is very befitting for you. And then what's coming in from Spirit, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wonderful, because this is saying, Spirit's saying on this situation, this is a culmination and completion of something that you've been doing, some successful venture or endeavor. Whatever creative thing that you were working on, or whatever it is that you were trying to get done in this last year, it's saying success. And the 9 is saying it's at the end, it's over. That cycle is ending in your life. And you know, with endings comes new beginnings. Beautiful. But you're grounded here. Okay, you're stable. Now, if this is financial for you, the money's coming in. Now, if some of you are going through a divorce or separation, you're going to stand very well supported here. Okay, and you see here, you know, she's like barefoot in the field again, that fall. This is harvest for you. Okay, my loves, this is harvest for you. Beautiful colors to empower you, ground you, stabilize you, and that creative life force that's within you. And she has the hooded falcon. Okay, it knows. It just knows. It doesn't need to see, you know, and she has mastery and control. This is the great manifester. I'm telling you, Virgos, you have great manifesting abilities. Keep that grounding stability that you have. And what Spirit is saying is, this is all paying off for you. So whatever this is in your life, it is saying you're standing strong, even if you're alone in this, or feeling alone. You are not alone. Spirit is always with you, and blessings are there for the harvest coming to you. So you should even be seeing this. Well, if it's not with this harvest, by the next harvest will be within your solar return. And what's coming in the next, I would say as far out as 3 months, even into the year, okay, because this is not a full Celtic cross. But let's look at this with this King of Wands. I'm loving this energy for you, Virgo, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you are such grounded earth energy and great manifestors. It can be somewhat burdensome and heavy for you in your life. You're always got to be the rock. Okay? Loving this, because this King of Wands energy, not only does the king have ideas and gives birth to ideas, their intellect, the mental realm, which is Mercury rules you, but this king is about the flame, the fire. This is divine masculine energy, and some of us, even women, need to be more empowered with their divine masculine energy, as well as men embracing their divine feminine energy. This is creative life force. This is your ideas coming into fruition and bringing life to them, your health improving, your social situations improving. You're having more ideas and initiating them as to meeting new people if you've been single. You got the ideas of how you're going to meet somebody new. Go out and socialize in groups. Very Aquarian energy too, by the way. Go out and join groups and clubs and socializing, meeting through other friends. But this energy is saying you're loving life. You're loving being outdoors is great for you. I love the blue-colored skies are clear for you. And you see the life spewing from your wand, even though it's cut from the tree, that branch. There's life, you know? And this is a seasoned individual. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's saying this life experience you had in this last year has really matured you. And I don't mean you got old, but although sometimes it can take its toll on us, it is saying for me that you are starting to have a very mature sense of self from what you've experienced in this past year. Even students, you know, you worked hard, even if you fluffed off a little bit, you got back to it and it's going to pay off for you. So it does look like a very nice year for you. And just know with this King energy too, it's mastery. This is a life well lived, a hard year, a hard life that you deserve the payoff for you. Definitely getting a nice payoff. So this is a very nice reading from Spirit, and I hope that does resonate with many of you. And thank you so much for everyone who shares and who's subscribing, who's liking, commenting, booking readings with me. I do love that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who's been with me from the very beginning, and welcome new subscribers. You know, it's great to have you on board, and if you haven't subscribed, you might want to, and this way you'll get notices from YouTube when my videos are up. So have a wonderful, happy birthday, happy solar return, Virgo. And as always, I wish you the best.